Shauna Rae is a famous TV star.
Yeah, did we ever talk about her on this show?
I think that we did, but I could be wrong.
Okay, I know I talked about her on the Blind Mike Project a couple years ago, but it's
Yep.
been a while. But I think people started talking about her around the time she got a TLC show.
Yes.
And as TLC so often does, they had a show where the title should have been, "Look at this freak. Look at this mutant." Shauna Rae has a horrible disease. It's very actually unfortunate what happened to her. But the result of this disease is she has dwarfism, and she stopped basically maturing growth wise at age, I don't know, 10.
Yeah, 8 or 10, somewhere around there.
So she looks and sounds like a 10-year-old.
Right.
But she's an adult. She's in her 20s. And she's out there fucking and sucking now.
Ugh.
And it is uncomfortable to watch.
So terrible.
And me and Craig talked about this when we first discovered Shauna Rae. At that time, Shauna Rae was looking for love. She was seeking a boyfriend. And we couldn't decide if the person that settles down with Shauna Rae was a complete vile human being.
You couldn't?
Or hold on, hear us out here.
All right.
Or sort of commendable, because they have this sickness inside them, and they've said, "I will channel this into fucking this adult." Apparently,
yeah. Basically, if Chris Hansen had met her, she'd be bait.
Yes,
she would have gotten a job at Dateline.
Absolutely.
This would be the perfect person you put out there, because anyone who's dating this woman is obviously attracted to underage prepubescent girls.
Some of the people, if Chris Hansen did that, some of the people that walked in would see her and go, "Oh, gee, I didn't realize she was this young. I'm sorry." Sorry.
Right, yeah. Oh, gross. Never mind. All right. Well, this is her talking about her adult boyfriend.
Yes.
Oh, this is on a podcast.
Like another my boyfriend, we were at the dog park with my dog, and
okay, so she's talking on this podcast called The Unplanned Podcast.
Okay.
And I have some thoughts about that too. Let me play some clips. But she's being interviewed.
My boyfriend, we were at the dog park with my dog, and someone's like, "Is it your dog or your dad's dog?" And he's like, "I'm not her dad. I'm her boyfriend." And she's like, "Oh, he's joking, right? He's your dad." I'm like, "No, I'm a woman. I just have dwarfism." And she's like, "Oh," and she got.
The most disturbing part about this for me is she still has her baby teeth. It's one thing to have dwarfism. Like, I understand there's little people in the world. They don't, grow to the same size as normal people. Yeah, I said normal.
Yeah.
But she still has her baby teeth, for Christ's sake. Like, there's no mistaking this for an adult. No one would do that.
See, to me, and maybe this is my own disability getting involved here, but to me, the most disturbing part is the voice.
Yes.
Because even if you're like, "Hey, she's a person, she's an adult, I don't care what she looks like," to hear that voice in the bedroom should be very disturbing to you.
Can you stop calling it my wee-wee, please? It's my cock. Just say cock.
I'm so wet, mister.
Yeah, could you imagine that's her name for her boyfriend? Her pet name is Mister. Oh, this is so gross.
She got uncomfortable and left. That's an emotional test for him, is seeing people react to it and how he deals with it. And then there's the sexual tests, where they get tested for any diseases, because that's very important.
I don't want to get herpes.
I like that her story is there's a woman at the dog park who finds out that they're fucking and goes, "Oh, I don't want to be around you." Yeah, your boyfriend is a creep.
I gotta say, this lady should be scolded for not calling the police.
Right. Maybe she did. Maybe we don't know. Like, I'm not falling for this one.
Yeah, but there's kind of like an indignance when she talks, she's in a terrible position. I get it. That's a rough hand she was dealt. Mm-hmm. But to be like, and this lady was like, "Is your dad with you?" And I'm like, that's my boyfriend, bitch. To have like no understanding of this lady's perspective is a little wild.
Yeah, maybe just let that one slide. Just let her think that.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the old man.
Right. And you know that this boyfriend makes her wax it all too, right?
The boyfriend has to be, and she tries to defend him as best she can.
Sure.
Because she in her mind has to accept this. She doesn't realize what a pervert this man must be.
It's a problem.
Because there's no way to get past that. You know what I mean? Like, if you're with one of the ladies on My 600-Pound Life or whatever, maybe you're like, hey, she's beautiful on the inside. Good for you.
Right.
There's no way to get past this. She looks and sounds like a child and feels like a child.
Think about the leverage she has in this relationship. If she dumps him, the only replacement he'll go to jail for. You know what I mean? It's just like, what are you going to do? Fuck a real 10-year-old? Because you're going to get in a lot of trouble for that. They're watching you, buddy. I'll tell you that. As soon as I leave.
And I said, like, imagine that voice in the bedroom, but imagine talking to someone with that voice about conversations like she's having, where she's like, golly gee, I hope I don't have a sexually transmitted disease.
Yeah, let me back that up a little bit. Oh, no, go ahead. Finish your thought. I'm sorry.
I can't imagine having that discussion with someone. Like, it's not syphilis, is it?
Yeah, like, don't use that language around me, young lady.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
How do you know what that is?
For any diseases, because that's very important to be open and honest about in the beginning, especially with a medical situation where anything can happen to me. Like another my boyfriend.
So I guess she's saying there that if she got an STD, it would be more detrimental to her. Like, should she be in a bubble or something? Is that what she's saying?
Yeah, she's probably more at risk health-wise. I don't really know the extent of her. I know she had some form of cancer. I don't really know a lot about her disease, but
all right. Well, let's not bring up the C word. I'm trying to make fun of her here, Mike. Come on, help me out.
It's a brutal hand she's dealt. I'm more focused on this creep that she's making a life with.
All right. Well, hopefully they're just acting like adults in public so that it doesn't seem like this guy's dating a child.
Definitely. Yeah.
We're out shopping and I got bored, so hi. I really need my period to go away. It's
So what she's doing right now is she is playing hide and seek. She's hiding behind some shirts that are hung up in this store.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that as a boy and when I was in Filene's with my parents.
Yep.
I wonder if he'll notice where I went. Because I even have my feet lifted. Like... Ah, fuck! Hi. We're out shopping. And
Okay.
Oh, I'm under this blanket. I hope he can't see me.
I don't think it's great that the boyfriend enjoys playing hide and seek and hopscotch.
No,
and
he's a creep.
Musical chairs. What are they doing?
And she makes a lot of videos where she's like, "Oh, the shit he gets online just for you know being in love with me." And there are times where I get that. I'm an empathetic guy. I try my best to have an understanding for a lot of these people. But you're missing what we're saying, Shauna. He, if it wasn't for you, would likely be fucking kids. There's no other way to explain this.
And she's not helping by pinning a tail on the donkey for her birthday. You know what I mean? She's playing right into it.
Well, I like the indignance they have too, where it's like, what? My girlfriend likes getting on the merry-go-round. Why are you looking at me funny?
It gets her wet. What's your problem? All right, let's one more clip on here. And this is, she doesn't like to reveal her boyfriend's identity.
Thank God.
I know. I'm guessing
there are plenty of websites that do that already.
Yeah, I'm guessing that was an order from him.
Yeah.
Care if his face is out there. I more worry because he has a nice job. I don't want anything going bad to the job.
Yeah.
The job knows who I am. They know what I do for my living. They love me. They sent me a gift basket because I was really, really insecure. I was like, no, don't tell them you're dating me because they're going to be like, no, she's a TV star. You can't be affiliated with that.
That's not the problem.
That's not the problem. They don't know what I do for a living. I'm on TLC. Like, wait, why would that be a problem? Who cares? She goes, I don't want to put his face out there because I'm worried about his job. By the way, his job knows that he's dating me and they love me. Well, then what's going to happen? What do you mean?
They're not going to like me because I'm such a big celebrity.
Yeah, is she that delusional? Is she dumb?
It's because you're a child, sweetheart. Right. I know you don't feel that way, but to us, you are.
And so they sent me a basket, and they're like, no, we think you're great. Like, we'd love to meet you. That's really comforting. But with everything that social media is and everything I know my boyfriend isn't. I just don't want him to be labeled something and him not be my partner forever. At
Okay, this is the thing that I was picking up on during this show. She's just like, I just don't want people to think my boyfriend's a PDF file just because he's banging this person who looks like they're 10. And then people will be upset about that. And these podcasters are like, oh, gosh, do people really think that about your boyfriend? That can't. Is that really true? Oh, God damn. This is called the Unplanned Podcast. I might have to review this week on WATP.
Oh, good.
We got Pat Oates coming on, and I'm like, if these hosts are just sitting there, none of them go speak up and just go, why is your boyfriend attracted to you? This is terrible.
Yeah, please do. I'd like to listen to that.
Yeah.
'Cause I've only seen these clips you posted. I didn't hear the whole podcast.
These reactions are ridiculous. This is an hour and a half long podcast they do.
Because again, like, I get it if it's some other plight. You know what I
Sure,
mean?
of course.
Almost any other plight where it's like, yeah, because I'm this, people think he must be that. But it's like, no, if he's able to get an erection, then there's something sick about it, and it's unfortunate for you, young lady.
Right.
We all know what this is.
The only penises around you should be soft.
Yes.
The only type of penis that's acceptable around a girl who looks like she's 10.
Yes.
this point, unless I'm marrying him or spending the rest of my life with him, his face isn't going to be shown. Care if his face is out there.
He just has to introduce himself to all his neighbors, but to us, he can remain anonymous.
Yes. I love that she acts like she doesn't understand what the issue is here.
I know. That's the thing, is like, as a disabled person myself, it's like a conversation I've had with my girl where it's like, listen, there's stuff that's going to be a pain in the ass for you. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be self-aware in that way. Like, are you sure you're okay with this? There must be something in there that she knows, because she seems like mentally a functional adult.
Kind of.
So she must be able to grasp why it's weird for everyone. Go to blindmike.net for Blind Mike, or go to whoarethese.com for Carl, and make sure you subscribe to both channels, or there will be no banter.